This afternoon, I am putting together some tinctures that I've needed to get bottled up here for a while. And I just thought I'd show y'all. You know, if you're studying herbalism, or you're an herbalist, or you're interested in getting to learn it, because you know it's beneficial to your health and to get yourself off of all those pharmaceutical poisons, you need to learn what herbs are, the name of them, and the properties of them. So this afternoon I'm just putting together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and I'm not really going to go into great detail what they're for, but I will mention them and you can go look them up. You can do your own homework. How about that? This one back here, and I've already got it topped off with vodka, is called the Uva Ursi URSI leaf tincture. Now a lot of herbalists use this for urinary tract infections or a bladder infection. You know, it's used for that in a lot of different people. That's one of the great benefits of it. And then I started on my oregano, and some of these are just simply spices. There's some oregano here. I've got some thyme back yonder. You know, spices are herbs. A lot of folks don't realize that, but spices are actual herbs. Cayenne pepper is like my #1 tincture. I take it just about every single day. You know, it is a wonderful blood tonic, and it's wonderful for my heart and for my blood and just all in general. I don't have any up here today because I've got some made, and you know, it's been steeping for quite some time and it's ready, but I let mine steep for as long as I can. I don't care if it's over a year or two before I strain them unless I need them. The longer you leave them in there, the stronger they'll get. After a certain period of time, they will stop. The vodka or alcohol will stop drawing out the properties because it'll have it all done. But leaving it within the alcohol for that, you know, the alcohol and the herb together for a long period of time is fine because it's still being preserved. So let's get back to this. I just dried up some nacho cheese. You just heard one go pop. So I have the Uva Ursi leaf, and then here I have oregano, and I've got to finish topping it off. I just I poured some vodka in there, and I'm looking for my knife to stir it, because if it's a dry herb, and these are dry, they get kind of really clumped up, and you want to stir them before they get really full or you'll make a mess. So we're just going to go ahead and top this one off, and you want it to the very, very top. Okay, there. Now some of these you'll have to go back and check because the actual plant material will absorb the alcohol and the alcohol level will go down. So you'll want to top that back off. Now over here, that was my oregano there. This is shepherd's purse. Shepherd's purse. So we're just going to go ahead and pour our vodka in there. Okay, go ahead and just like stop right there. Take your butter knife, mix it around. And I put quite a bit of herb in my jars. I can actually go less than what I put in. I like to put in half dry and half tincture, except for like seeds. Seeds will swell. And these are dry, so they're swelling, but see, you've got that much left in space, and then it'll all just kind of go down in particular. So then you want to just go ahead and finish this off. And I've got to get another bottle. I always use the Swevka vodka. It's 80 proof. I like that. Alright, I had to take the lid off of another bottle of vodka. Okay, we're gonna stop about right there. Grab our butter knife. Oops, not fork. You could use a fork, I expect. But anyway, I've got my butter knife. Kind of mix that in. And you're going to shake them. You're going to pick them up and shake them after this. See, it's going around. It's just really thick up top because it likes to float to the top. Top that off. And go to your other one. Now this is chaparral leaves. You spell that C-H-A-P-A-R-R-A-L. Chaparral leaves. Okay. We're going to start our vodka in that. We might have to make another run to the farm kitchen to top the thyme off in the back. Okay. Let's stir that. Alright. You're going to want to top that off too. To the top. Right there. And then we have our thyme in the back. Like I said, you know, you got your oregano, you got your thyme. These are your spices, but they are herbs. That's the whole thing. They're herbs. And yep, I'm going to have to run back to the farm kitchen and get another bottle of vodka. Herbs take a lot. Tinctures take a lot of vodka. When you are stocking up and you're making quite the remedial cabinet. I don't call it an apothecary because I actually looked up the word apothecary, and apothecary is just another word for pharmacy. I don't want any of my tinctures, my balms, my salves, anything dealing with my herbs in association with the pharma world whatsoever. This is nothing to do with the pharmaceutical world. This is all natural. There are some herbs you should not take because your body is allergic to them or will resist them. But for the most part, herbs are very safe. But you have to do your own homework and you have to research your own body. I'm not telling you to take this. I'm not telling you not to. It's your own mind. You make it up. But when you learn this and you start stocking up and start making your own remedies that Yahuwah, our Creator, has put upon this earth for us to learn, to help, and to heal us, then you will be opened up to a whole new world of truth. But not everybody is willing to do that. And you also have to be careful with who you come across that makes these and sells these, because there are witches everywhere, and I'm not joking. Etsy is like the #1 place you can find herbs, but also the #1 place to find witches that sell herbs. And they put their quotation marks blessings, you know, all over these, and they send them out with certain spells and stuff like that. You got to be careful. You don't want none of that. Unless you are one, you know, and that's your business. That's between you and the Creator. I wouldn't be you for nothing. So, anyway, I'm going to run back to the farm kitchen, and then I'm going to top the thyme tincture off. Now, you're going to have to go and look up these on your own. The Uva Ursi leaf, the oregano, the shepherd's purse, the chaparral leaves, and then your thyme tincture. Now, once I get all of these finished, including the thyme back yonder, I'm going to cap them. And I buy these right here. Hang on just a second. I'm going to put this on this lid and show you. And I love these lids. I buy these lids right here. And I have to buy seals separately to stick in them. And they don't really stick in them great, but you can push down on them and they'll go in. They're kind of aggravating. But I have found these to be the best lids for my tinctures. Instead of using the metal the lids like these right here that you jar up with. Because over time, the alcohol will start kind of eating at that metal. And a lot of folks put some wax paper in between that, this and then the lid, which is fine. But I just go for this right here. And then I'll put a label on top of it and stick it in my cupboard. And then it's ready to sit. I let my herbs, like I said, I let them sit for at least no less than 8 weeks before I strain any of them. And I'll let most of them sit for way longer than that unless I need them. So it's your preference, your study, you figure it out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish my thyme tincture. Look these up and study them. Find out what they're toed for, what they're fine for, what they're used for. And you would be honestly surprised what some of these can do for your own body. I usually will do a video on one specific tincture and give you details on it. But today I've got so much going on, and I just needed to kind of whip this out and show y'all some of these tinctures. And to let you know, your spices ain't just spices for your food. They are remedies for your body. Until the next time, Shalom from Hill'Top Hollar, y'all. Halal'YAHUAH.